Welcome back to Cruise1st TV, the fastest moving cruise and stay holiday shows here in the UK, with unbeatable and staggering deals to get you on some amazing sunshine getaways. This time we take you far and wide with immense value, great service and plenty of smiles on board MSC as we head to the Caribbean, the Bahamas and the States for some big adventures. Remember, when you sail with MSC, tips are included when you sail, and we are going to make your holiday pounds go much further than you'd ever imagine. We'll crack straight on to a ship that I've recently been on board, the gorgeous MSC Seascape, on a Caribbean Dreams adventure for the 20th of September. And this is 13 amazing nights in all, flying first from the UK over to Miami. What an awesome city. And we're staying here for a night in a hotel first. Oh my word, what a beautiful, beautiful, massive, huge city Miami is. Honestly, if you want more than one night in there, just talk to our team and we'll make it happen, because there's a lot to see in Miami. But of course, the main attraction of this package is this baby here, MSC Seascape. As you know, or maybe you don't know, I've just recently been on board MSC Seascape, so I can tell you inside, outside and upside down, it is a fabulous ship. She's a big ship, she's beautiful, she's got lots going on. She's almost got too much going on, in fact, actually. You have to split your top Robotron, by the way. I was on that non-stop for an hour. It was like being inside a washing machine, and I loved every minute of it, let me tell you. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of those things that when you're on a ship like this, you've just got to get up there and try it. There are 3 levels of difficulty on it as well. Guess which level they put me on? Yes, level 3, the hardest the whole time. Anyway, we'll not dwell on that. The ship itself is just brilliant because there's so much deck space. There's so much room for you to lounge, relax, enjoy in the sunshine. The whole of deck 8 wraps around, so you can walk right the way around the deck, which is lovely. There's the Green Wave restaurant. I went in there for brunch one day and it was just delicious. The service, of course, on board in the restaurant is quick, it's efficient, it's wonderful. Here's our main dining room for when we cruise, the Cala Jondal, which is very, very nice. And the great thing is you kind of meet people along the way. There's the Marketplace buffet. Honestly, the choices are endless and ridiculous and wonderful, and there is something there to suit absolutely everyone. There's a quieter space, the Loft Cafe, which is very, very nice indeed up on deck 8. And all the specialty dining up on deck 8 is all pretty much in the same area. There's Butcher's Cut there where you can dine in or out. There's another one of the main restaurants, the Aegean, should I say. So if you're Aurea Suite, that's your restaurant. Kaito Sushi Bar, which is lovely with the dishes of sushi rolling around on the counter. It's very, very clever. There's my little hideaway Venchi, the chocolate, where they make their own handmade chocolate. You can disappear into the coffee shop there. The spa is amazing. I checked out the spa. I had a lovely rub down from the neck down and a facial as well, and they were both fantastic. Hence, now you can tell me I look 20 years younger. Thank you. You'll see in a moment when we come back in vision. There's the casino bar, which is has the Statue of Liberty above it, and again has so much going on. The main atrium is absolutely awesome, by the way. I had many a great night partying in the atrium. Anyway, I'll tell you more a little bit later on. Can you tell I've been on? I loved it. Here's your 11 nights of cruising then. Out of Miami, we're going straight into Ocean Key, which is MSC's Marine Reserve, and it is just a place of beauty. You find your place on the beach to chill out, relax, do water sports and so much more. We're back here later, so I can tell you more later. As we go into Nassau in the Bahamas, there's a tour here for seahorse sailing, which is really, really lovely. There's a jeep tour with lunch, and you can discover the island's scenic landscapes and head to Atlantis Water Park on Paradise Island as well. A day at sea, and we are in gorgeous Falmouth, Jamaica, where the reggae just rings in the air. It's the birthplace of Bob Marley, which you can go and visit while you are there as well. And most people will take the trip to Dunn's River Falls and absolutely love it. On to Georgetown in the Cayman Islands. Here's a tour that already gets booked up straight away as soon as people get onto the ship, and that's the trip to Stingray City, where you can go out and wade with the stingrays, and they are fabulous. I heard so many stories from Georgetown. Back into Miami for the day, but that is not the end of the cruise. No, we are continuing on another cruise. We're back-to-backing this one. So you've got the day in Miami if you want to do a little bit of shopping, a little bit of South Beach, or stay on the ship. It's up to you. Then we move on back into Nassau in the Bahamas, which Jane McDonald always tells us is the best shopping in the Bahamas. And listen, who are we to argue with Jane McDonald? She's been everywhere on the cruise itinerary over the years. From Nassau, we head back into Ocean Cay. Now, this time we are here for an overnight. Now, this island, when you're in for these 2 days, is yours. You port right up to the island. It's exclusive to MSC. And it is yours to enjoy. There are food shacks on the island. There are bars on the island. You can rent great big beach mats which 4 of you can fit on if you want to just laze in the lagoon. The waters are crystal clear. You can go on a glass bottom boat. You can go kayaking. You can go paddle boarding. It is a day, 2 days in this case actually, of complete heaven and bliss. We come back into Miami and that's when we're all in tears because we need to fly home to the UK. And of course, as soon as we arrive back in the UK, we book the next one. It's as simple as that. And I can tell you for fact, that is what happens. Most people will have planned their next cruise before they've got off this one. So if you fancy this, I've got the most amazing deal for you. And I do mean it's incredible. You know we are forever pulling out all the stops to give you the best value for money. Well, this for me, I think, is unbeatable value for money. And it is one that needs snapping up really, really quickly. 13 nights away in September. That includes your return flights to Miami, a night in a hotel before you cruise, and 11 wonderful nights on MSC Seascape where you have a lot of fun. Full board, of course, lots of included dining, great shows, theme nights, pools, and a wonderful atmosphere. Cruising the Caribbean and the Bahamas with 3 unforgettable days at Ocean Cay, the MSC Private Island Resort included. Deposit for this is just £199 each. And it needs to be, because look at the price I'm about to deliver you right now. I know it might be bad timing for you booking a holiday right now, but with a low deposit of £199 each, that price is worth snapping up, and it's worth snapping up right now, let me tell you, because you know, anyone that knows cruising, you know, that's not the price you were thinking. And if you want to add premium extra drinks package to this offer, it's £199 each. That's it for the whole cruise, which is ridiculous. Now, the package itself runs from April through to October. So if you want to go at another time, just call the team for the prices for the other dates. But if you can make this date work for you, what plans have you got for September already? Hello? Any plans for September? Good. Well, let's make some then. 1499, £199 deposit. Here's your upgrade prices as well. If you want to go up to, hello, Ocean View, you cheeky little minx you. Look at that. 11-night cruise, just £99 more each to go Ocean View. I mean, I will tell you, as I always do, when you're on board Seascape, you go into your cabin to sleep and shower. That's it. Sleep, shower and change. Be careful how you say those. There might be other stuff. I don't know. That's your business. But I tell you what, you will be out doing. You'll be out dining. You'll be out enjoying the party nights as well. There's White Night. There's Tropical Night we had on ours. We had an Elegant Night, which is just one formal night. We had a good couple of casual nights as well. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. I bought a pair of white shorts just for the White Night. They were ridiculous and will never be worn again, let me tell you. But thank you to Uniqlo in Disney Springs for providing them, because they were very special for the very few people that saw them. Anyway, next we are heading on board MSC Poesia for her repositioning cruise from Miami to Seattle, where she starts an exciting Alaska season of cruising. So we're starting 20 nights on the 22nd of April in 2026. That's too many numbers for me. Just sit back and watch. We're flying from the UK first back over to Miami. We've got a night in a hotel there. Miami is absolutely awesome. Honestly, when you see the skyline in Miami, you will be blown away. When we look at this footage here in places like Little Havana and South Beach and Ocean Drive, you know what? It looks like this cute little coastal town. You want to see the size of this city. It's very, very exciting indeed. And then it is time for us to board MSC Poesia, and we are on board for 18 fabulous nights. Now, Poesia is a little more classic MSC, actually. That refined Italian glamour that MSC are ever so famous for, and I love it. There's a really romantic feel about life on board Poesia. She's got plenty of pools, as you can see there, which you're going to need in this part of the world most definitely. Plenty of bars, plenty of lounges. Little bit smaller ship. We're looking at just over 3,000 passengers on board here, so a little bit more intimate, which I think is quite nice actually for the kind of journey that we are taking. And it'll be even better when after this cruise she's going to be doing a whole season of Alaska cruising in and out of Seattle. So this is her journey from Miami over to Seattle to start that season. But look at the way all of the bars and lounges are beautifully colourful, beautifully decorated, you know, plush surroundings. The service on board MSC, let me tell you, is amazing. They are incredible people and they are exceptionally friendly. Just everything you need is there, and nothing's too much trouble, and there's lots of different things to be able to do. You just saw the mini golf there, which is quite fun to do. You know, you're on a day at sea and you fancy something different to do. Little mini golf is great. The Aurea Spa, brilliant. I mean, lovely. Lots and lots of different treatments, and as you go through your cruise, there'll be different promotions for different treatments as you go through your time. Has got a fabulous gym as well, which will be lovely for some. Not for me, I'm afraid. I'll go in and look, but you know, apart from the chocolate machine, I'm not really interested. There are your staterooms as well. Obviously, there are less balcony chances on a smaller ship, just to make you aware, but there are suites available for you too, which are beautifully decorated. Excursions is something we need to talk about so much more with MSC. They have a massive range of excursions which you can look at in advance or choose to do while you're on the ship. The shopping on the ship is also brilliant, because if you need that last minute outfit for elegant night or tropical night or whatever it might be, you're going to find it there. If you want a new piece of jewellery, some new sunglasses, let's say you forgot to bring your sunglasses, you can buy a nice designer pair while you're on board. They have got the professional photographers going around the ship the whole cruise, so they'll be taking your pictures left, right and centre. You can choose to buy a package with them, brilliant prices, and they take pictures far better than we can with our phones, let me tell you, but you will want to do that as well. Look at these lovely restaurants, all different, all lovely themes as you go right the way through the ship, and of course nice big theatre to enjoy lots of fun entertainment as well. So we start this cruise for 18 nights out of Miami. 2 days at sea, and we're in Cartagena in Colombia, where you can visit Castillo San Felipe de Barajas, which is the fortress with views over the bay, and you can head to the old city as well, which has stunning buildings and plazas too. Next to Colón in Panama, which is wonderful. We're taking a full transit through the Panama Canal as well, which is wonderful. This is a really, really special day actually. Very nice indeed. Next, a day at sea into Punta Arenas, where you can head to San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? You will after you've been on this trip, because you can take a tour there and see the Jade Museum. We cruise across the Atlantic for a few days, and we're in Mexico right now in Cabo San Lucas. You can take a jeep tour here to drive through the Mexican desert and the Pacific coastline. You can go on a snorkeling tour and go whale watching in Mexico. Who knew? Well, we do now. A day at sea into San Diego, where you can head into the old town and explore the history here. Head to the Gaslamp Quarter with its funky old town, and lots of different gardens here for you to wander and explore as well. Next, we are off to La La Land. We are off to Los Angeles for the day, where you can walk along the Hollywood Walk of Fame, or just go shopping and have a little wander. Have one of those tours where they take you in and you can wander and shop as you want to. I think that would be pretty exciting to do on a day in LA. 3 relaxing days at sea, and you need your sea days on a cruise as well, just to relax, take in the sunshine, do the activities that are on board as well, before we arrive back into Seattle to fly back to the UK. Now, we are advanced planning here. We are massively advanced planning actually, because we are looking at April in 2026. So again, we've got a deposit for you to put down on this, which is brilliant, because this is an amazing opportunity. It's one of those repositioning cruises. You get more cruise for less money. It's as simple as that. So our package is the flight from the UK out to Miami, a night in a hotel there, and a whopping 18 nights of cruising, classic MSC cruising on MSC Poesia, with gratuities included, of course, cruising through Colombia, Panama, through the canal to Costa Rica, Mexico, San Diego, Los Angeles, and finishing in Seattle for your flight back to the UK. How did I remember all of that? I have no idea. I need a holiday, I think. Your deposits on this one, just £199 each. And look at what we've done. This is full board cruising, no tips to pay. £2,099 per person. This is why people come to Cruise1st. It's as simple as that. When you look at the totality of this deal, how big it is and how much we've included, and then you look at your price, you know we're onto a winner here. And deposits today of just £199 each. I will say, just as a word of caution, there are less balconies, of course, on this ship because it's a smaller capacity, and this is all subject to availability. That price could rocket in a heartbeat. So jump on it quickly. Here's the upgrade prices for Ocean View, for balcony. There for you, so $299 for your Ocean View, $399 for your balcony. Deposits today, that's the most important thing. Make it happen today. Don't sit on your plans. If you like the idea of it, jump on it right now. £199 each today. That's all, and that is plans in place for you. Because I know a lot of people, I think actually you've taken our advice over the years. A lot of people have got their cruises booked already for 2025. So that's fine and dandy. And now it's time to look a little bit further into the future. Why are we doing that? Because we're locking in great prices right now at just £199 each on a price that, you know, could go absolutely anywhere. And it's nice to have some plans in place. It's also lovely to hear from you about why you love cruising.
What is not to love about cruising? It's waking up every day with a brand new adventure at different ports. People say, you do it every year, and I say yes. And it's not what you think. You must try one. You know, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And they think it's very, very expensive when it's not. When you break it down, you'll get an absolute bargain for your food, your drink, and the luxury of being on this boat.
When you're on a cruise, you're away from everything. You're away from all the problems, as long as you leave your phone at home and you know, all that stuff. You're away from people, you're away from cooking. No cooking, no takeaways, nothing like that. You can ring up and get something brought to your room quite easily, no problem.
Do it while you've got whoever your significant other is in your life. Because one day they might not be there, but then you will have the knowledge of knowing you can carry on cruising and carry on enjoying and having a good time.
Ah, thank you, lovely friends. It's nice to hear from people like Jilly and Mo there, who were just talking about, it's not things that naturally occur to all of us, and if you've not cruised before, when you're on board, just how your worries and cares all just kind of melt away, and you really do get into the heart and soul of a ship, the atmosphere, the things that are going on board. I mean, look at me. I've just been on a cruise recently, and I'm still fairly fresh from it. I'm still full of the fizz and excitement and good times and whatever. And it really was lovely just to kind of get away. And also it was nice to sort of pick up, you know, a little bit of colour on the way as well. It's nice to do something very, very different, isn't it? Anyway, listen, remember, in the cruise business, absolutely no one works harder than Cruise1st at securing the best deals for you. Have a scout around our website at cruise1st.tv and you will find literally thousands of offers there with all the major cruise lines. Are you ready for a new cruise ship? I think we are. Because you know MSC these days actually stands for more ships coming, and there's another one on the way. World America launches in April in Miami, and we've got a very hot offer right now in her maiden season around the Caribbean, Mexico and the Bahamas, giving you 2 weeks of sunshine magic. Oh my word. We're going to start your 17-night adventure on the 4th of September by flying you out of the UK to the sunshine state of Florida, marvellous Miami, for a 2-night hotel stay there. How incredible. Again, I have to say, everything I've seen of Miami so far, and I didn't get time to stay in Miami, but you know, I'm going to put that right for the next trip. But there is so much to do. Honestly, it's such an awesome skyline, such a wonderful place to be. It's funny, it's just like those big sky lines that you imagine you see in all of the movies. It's much bigger in reality than you imagine. You can have a great time there for a couple of nights, some great dining and lots of shows and things, and then it's time to get you on a brand new MSC ship, and this is World America. Was that a shark there? Am I voluntarily feeding myself into a shark's mouth there? I think you are, actually. Don't worry, it's just a water slide. It's quite an epic one as well, by the way. I think I'm going to be forced down that many times. I can feel it coming. Look at everything this ship has to offer. This is brilliant. This is MSC turning another page with the world class. Of course, World Europa is out there on the ocean already. World America launching in April. I mean, do you fancy that as a challenge? Doing a ropes course up in the sky there? How about swinging over the back of the ship over the ocean? Now, that's a new challenge since the Robotron on Seascape, isn't it? I'm looking forward to that, let me tell you. There's another water slide which comes out of a lighthouse, and there was the lighthouse on Ocean Quay as well. See, they're very clever at connecting all of these things together. So look at that, 19 different dining options. This is what you want to enjoy. They've got Italy on board. There's a lovely Greek restaurant, Paxos. That will be very popular. Nice big sweet shop. We all like a nice big sweet shop where we're on holiday, whether you're bringing things back for the family or whether you're just sort of indulging on your cruise. The kids will love their time if you're taking the kids with you. They've got the Do Re Mi Land. They've got the association with Lego, so the Lego characters around. They've got their own sportsplex area that they can play. There are arcades. There are simulators. There's so much going on this ship. But if you just need to chill out, then you can. An amazing spa. Of course, they've got a full yacht club on board. Oh, yacht club's amazing, by the way. If you've upgraded on any of the other ships to yacht club before, you know that is your little haven where you've got your very own everything up there. It's just amazing, superb. Priority embarkation, your own deck, your own restaurants, you know, just brilliant. It's living the high life and enjoying the whole ship itself. And the whole ship is for absolutely everyone. The great thing about having a larger ship is, we say this all the time, oh yeah, it has a secret little speakeasy as well, doesn't it? Shh, don't tell anyone. I think they've told you already. But the great thing is it really is for everyone, because if you've got people with you, and it's not unusual, by the way, for 12, 15, 20, 30 people to all go away together on a holiday like this. You can get together at certain times. You can all go and indulge your own things. So you might want to go off to the spa. You might want to go off to the sports bar. You might want to go and play with the kids in the play areas and the splash parks and whatever. It's brilliant. Oh, yes. We have absolutely upped the ante on this one. Notice on the left-hand side of the screen there, the two magic words in cruising, all-inclusive. We like to see that. And ladies and gentlemen, let me assure you right now, we are talking about your premium extra drinks package, which really is amazing. Right, okay, 14 nights then. A day at sea out of Miami into Costa Maya in Mexico. Go and see the Mayan ruins there and the wonderful Bacala Lagoon, which is lovely. 7 colours through the lagoon. Roatan in Honduras is next, tropical paradise. There's a butterfly garden, there's West Bay Beach to snorkel, and they have their own barrier reef there as well, which is lovely, as well as cool botanical gardens. Very, very nice indeed. Next, we move on to Cozumel in Mexico. Absolutely loved being in Cozumel. Really, really exciting and interesting shopping. Lovely to walk around near the port, but some brilliant beach adventures for you to have as well. Many and plenty, let me tell you. Next, we're off to Ocean Quay, which of course is the private marine reserve. It is your own little haven. And honestly, no video will replace standing and sitting and lying and relaxing in this absolute haven, which is 100% exclusively yours, just the ship passengers for the day. And you will long for more, let me tell you. And you are coming back for more later on in the cruise as well, which is good news. Next up, we have a day back in Miami, which is really, really good because we're staying on board. This is actually the start of another cruise, but you're staying on for the next cruise as well. So maybe you'll go and do a bit of shopping in Miami, or maybe you'll just stay on board and just enjoy the lovely changeover as one set of passengers are leaving, another are arriving. Next, we cruise on to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. Snow-white beaches of Playa Dorado. They're hiking through the jungle to the 27 waterfalls there, maybe. Coming down the natural slide sound very exciting to me. Next, into San Juan in Puerto Rico with its wonderful, colourful buildings, the great food, music, history, art and shopping. And really nice place to sort of chill out, relax and just get that wonderful Caribbean vibe. 2 days at sea, which you need your sea days on a cruise like this just to enjoy and relax and have no pressure on missing out on a port before we come back in for another day at Ocean Key. And Ocean Key really is wonderful. It's literally a 30-second walk from the ship to the island itself, which is wonderful. It has a great big lighthouse as well, which is just superb. You'll have just the most brilliant day. It is the last day of your cruise, so of course when you go for the sail away out of Ocean Key, everyone will be in tears because tomorrow is the day to fly back from Miami back to the UK. But it's fine because you'll have booked another one by then, I can almost guarantee it, if not 2 or 3. Talking of booking, because we are looking forward into September here, booking right now is as simple as calling us and quoting that reference number if you can, if you remember it, MSC 574, because your deposit on this one is just £199 each. Now, this could be your big dream holiday in September. It could be your biggest holiday in 2025. And it's a massive, incredible value as well for money. So we've got flights to and from Miami included, a 2-night stay in a hotel there before you cruise, 2 weeks on the awesome and brand new, remember, MSC World America from MSC. Tips included and premium extra drinks package, one at a time responsibly. Remember, so many different bars, lounges to enjoy that drinks package, great entertainment, dining options, pools, relaxation, and always a good party going on. Sailing around the Caribbean and the Bahamas with 2 dreamy days at Ocean Key, the private island reserve for MSC. Deposits today of just £199 each. I don't know how long we can hold this price, by the way, so I would get in quick if I was you. $2,399 per person, a price that could change at any time, a price that is subject to availability, a price that is worth putting that low deposit of £199 each today down to make it happen, because that's a massive holiday, but it's not a massive price tag considering there are no tips to pay on board and you've got a full premium extra drinks package, and there's a lot on that drinks package, so I've heard. There are other dates for this package that run from April right the way through to April in 2026, so talk to the team for prices on the other dates. And here are the upgrades for this date. Thank you, Mr. P. Ocean view balcony and a yacht club balcony as well. And the Yacht Club is one of the most dreamy experiences you could possibly wish for. You know, if you go to the Yacht Club with MSC, this is something I learned while I was on the cruise with Derek in the Caribbean on MSC, you have your own private area on Ocean Key where everything happens for you. Very nice indeed. Worth bearing in mind as well on one of these cruises. Everyone has a great cruise on something like this, particularly if it's all-inclusive as well. Because just to put it in perspective for a moment, if it wasn't all-inclusive, the bar prices are good, but if you buy drink by drink, you're paying the drink price and a gratuity for each drink at the bar. If you've got your drink package included, there's no extra gratuities that go onto that. So there's no tips to pay for the cruise itself. And when you've got your premium drinks package included, there are no extra gratuities on that as well, which I think is absolutely amazing. It can't go on forever, but let's enjoy it while it is there by locking in these deals today. Listen, talk to the team. I've jawed on enough about this. You know how good the prices are. Now, excuse me, it's time for you to talk to the team on 0800 953 4700. I just nearly choked on how good the deals are. I've been on one of these deals as well, remember, and I've seen people loving and enjoying them as well. So don't sit, don't wait, make it happen. You've got some great deals on your hands there, all subject to availability. So speak to the team now, 0800 953 4700. You stay right where you are, my lovely people. I will see you back here for more great ideas a little while.